Are the terms cracker, white trash, and redneck racist? I wonder who came up with these phrases.
Does that matter? It's still fucking racist. Who cares who came up with it?
Often when we talk about white privilege, a common rebuttal is, I can't be privileged, I grew up poor, or tell that to a homeless person.
Why don't you do those? Why don't you tell that to the millions and hundreds of whatever fucking poor white people in America who I am better off than because the government benefits me in ways that you don't even think about benefiting? What the fuck is this privilege shit you people talking about? Apparently there's white privilege, there's male privilege. I haven't seen any one of that shit. I know so many poor white people, and as a man, I'm not that much better off than most women I know, so and I don't get it.
But being disadvantaged in one area doesn't negate privilege in others. White privilege doesn't erase the existence of poor white people or the challenges they face due to their class. Nor do discussions of white privilege erase the harmful stereotypes about being poor and white.
What privilege do they fucking have? The privilege of lighter skin? What are you talking about? There are more broke-ass poor white people on welfare than any other race in America. Because, you know, they have the highest percentage of the population, so of course more of them are poor. What is this? What are you talking about? Okay, so white privilege doesn't erase poor white people. So you're literally talking about a very, very small percentile of America then, because not a lot of white people are rich or wealthy. There are more poor white people than niggas. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Take, for example, the terms cracker, white trash, or redneck. All of these terms have been aggressively used by a white upper class to insult a white underclass.
They're used as slurs by racial minorities to say how much they dislike or express their hatred towards white people off the basis that they are white. What's your point?
While these terms have become racialized over time, they have a classist origin that goes way back.
Who cares? Like, what does that have to do with anything? Who cares how far? Who cares when the word was created? Do you not realize that language is entirely a human construct, it's subject to change? What a word means now doesn't mean it's gonna mean that a couple of fucking hundred years or whatever from now. The word bitch was originally created to describe a female dog. It's the bitch.
Let's start with cracker. While linguistic history is always murky, recent research has shown that in the 1600s and 1700s, British aristocrats used cracker as a shortened version of cracked brains, or idle-headed, to disparage lower-class people as dumb and lazy.
What does that have to do with the racist black people or Hispanics or Asians who call white people crackers? That has nothing to do with any of them. The word's origin does not matter. It's the context in which it is used, because language is subject to change.
It was then imported to colonial America and used by wealthy elites to disparage poor whites.
Once again, now it's used by modern day racists. Please tell me you're gonna end this with a good point. I really hope you are.
A letter to the Earl of Dartmouth said, I should explain to your lordship what is meant by crackers. They are a lawless set of rascals on the frontiers of Virginia, Maryland, the Carolinas, and Georgia, who often change their places of abode. Basically, it was a way to disparage people as lazy, lawless, and most importantly, landless, which is a hoity-toity way of saying poor. So this term was started by rich white people to disparage poor white people.
So? Like, what is literally... So you're saying because the word was created by white people, that if I, as a black person, was to use it against white people, that it won't be a racial slur? My nigga, what? Oh my god, this is that same concept when people say shit like, well, if I say nigga and you say nigger, that's racist, but I'm using it as a term of endearment. No, it's always the context of which the word is used and nothing else. The origins of the word, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's the damn context.
It was all about them being poor, not about them being white. Hashtag historical context matters.
I hope you're not as stupid to believe that nowadays when someone calls someone a cracker, that it has everything to do with them being poor and nothing to do with them being white. You probably are.
The term was later used by African American slaves and Northern sympathizers as a shortened version of whip cracker, in reference to the whip-wielding plantation workers. So yes, the word cracker was racialized, but the slaves weren't oppressing poor white people by using the term because they were still slaves.
fuck does oppression have to do anything? It's still clearly fucking racist. What is this institutionalized power nonsense come from? Racism is literally defined, point blank, as hatred based off race. Just like sexism is defined as hatred based off sex, classism is defined as hatred based off class. It doesn't matter who's oppressing who. You can be broke as shit. If you say, I hate white people and all they stand for, well then you're fucking a racist. Anyone can be racist. Any Asian guy folded his arms as I walk in the store to buy a bag of chips and a drink. I'm getting so sick of that. It's fucking racist. Any white dude who thinks all black people are rappers and gangbangers are racist. Any black guy who hates white people for no fucking reason is racist. Dude, come on.
Hashtag historical context still matters. White trash shows up next. It's believed to have originated in Baltimore in the 1820s as a way for Southern house slaves to disparage poor whites.
And once again, now it's used to humiliate and insult white people for being white. So you're literally saying nothing here at this point. You're gonna go through this and tell me why the word was created and what it really means. So who gives a fuck what it really means? What does swag really mean? You know, what is lacking really? What does any word people say truly mean in its original definition? It doesn't matter, because words have the meaning that you give them. That's it. Your point is over. I might just skip most of this video now.
But it gained popularity in the 1850s as a catch-all phrase that replaced other weird old-timey insults for poor whites, such as sandhillers and clay eaters. White trash was stigmatizing and meant to draw a line between real white people who owned the best land and people, and the riffraff who lived on wastelands. Redneck fits in with these terms too. Appearing in the late 1800s, it was used to insult farmers in the South, who usually had sunburned necks from being outside all day and, you know, having to work. You worker, why don't you go work some more?
Christ, you literally just went on like a 30-second rant about some bullshit. And what's worse is that you ended it with a badge. You're not funny. Like, that's not really me countering your point. That's just me telling you personally, lady, stop, you're not funny.
All of these terms are rooted in classism, and since classism and racism often go hand in hand,
Did you just prove yourself wrong?
you might be wondering, why didn't this oppressed underclass of poor white people join forces with the oppressed black people? Well, at one time, they actually did, and the white elites were terrified that these groups would eventually overthrow the existing power structure, because that almost happened. During Bacon's Rebellion, white property owner Nathaniel Bacon united slaves, indentured servants, and poor whites in an uprising against the upper class. Together, they burned down the Virginia Capitol.
Nothing you've said in this video so far takes away or adds to your point that these aren't racial slurs. You're kind of just talking in circles at this point, sprouting random facts about the origins of words and how white people and slaves attacked the richer white people. That doesn't change the fact. You can't change the fact that people use words like white trash, cracker, redneck, hunky, that there's racial tension behind it, and they're using it as a racial slur because they're more than likely a racist. Nothing you say is going to change that, and you only got like 2 minutes left in this video to prove your point, which you probably won't do.
Ah, Bacon, bringing people together since the beginning of time.
You're not funny. You're not. Stop.
They eventually lost, but instead of realizing that oppressing people was horrible and that everyone deserved to be treated like a human being, the upper class instead stopped having white servants altogether and only relied on slaves. To make matters worse, they literally invented militia jobs for poor white people to police slaves.
As fucked up as it is, it's pretty effective, you can't lie. You just turned your enemies into your allies by offering them a paycheck. I would've did the same thing.
As Michelle Alexander points out in her book, The New Jim Crow, this not only eliminated the risk of an alliance between black slaves and poor whites, but it also meant poor whites suddenly had a direct stake in the race-based system of slavery.
I'm confused here, Franchesca. What does this have to do with your point of these words not being racist?
Poor whites weren't any better off, but hey, at least they weren't black. And unfortunately, this strategy has worked for most of American history. Yep.
This is the point where you say how Donald Trump is a racist and he's sexist and he's so racist. Trump gave two amazing speeches like in the last week. One was in like Ohio, the other one was in Florida. You should really listen to him and hear the man's policies on how he wants to govern America and rebuild it and stimulate our economy by providing jobs and ending outsourcing and immigration. It's damn near genius. However you feel about the man personally, if you straight up tell me you don't like his policies and his plans for this country, you're either not listening to what he's saying or you're just fucking stupid.
So are terms like cracker, white trash, and redneck racist? Well, no. They've been racialized, but they're not racist.
So there's no hatred in these words. That's what you're saying? There's no malicious intent behind these words. They've been racialized, but the words themselves aren't racist. Really? Well, you know, since by your logic, right? I guess the word bitch isn't like a sexist term to use against women because it's been sexualized. It's just talking about an animal. Yeah, because you know, thinking like you for a second made my head hurt. How do you do it? How do you do that? I don't understand. How the hell do you do that?
They were created and used by rich white people to disparage poor white people. Not because they were white, but because they were poor.
That doesn't matter. That literally doesn't matter. That doesn't take away from how the words are used now. It doesn't change anything. Who cares? The origin does not matter. You can't just say, well, because this was made to do this, it doesn't do this. No. You can make a goddamn baseball bat to play baseball all you want. I can still take that bat and turn it into a weapon of murder. Oh my God.
And while racism and classism often overlap, racial prejudice frequently exists outside of class. Remember, you can change your class, but you can't change your race.
Bitch, how dare you disrespect my racial identity as a droid? You see this? This is a BB model. This is BB-8. I am a BB-9, goddammit. And how dare you tell me I'm not? Respect my racial identity.
Wealthy and accomplished people of color still encounter racism. Just a few years ago, multi-billionaire Oprah Winfrey was in an upscale shop in Switzerland and was told she probably couldn't afford one of the pricey handbags she was looking at. That's because the shop attendant just saw a black woman in the store and not mother Oprah.
It doesn't have to do with anything. So because one racist lady clearly didn't know that was Oprah, you think that blacks can't project racism towards other people? Because anyone can be racist, dude. What is your point? I'm literally having a hard time trying to get inside your psyche, trying to get inside your mind and understand how you think and your thought process and how you process information. I think you might be brain damaged.
But look, I'm not giving anyone a pass on name calling. Even though these insults aren't racist, it doesn't mean they aren't hurtful.
So now you shitted on your point even more by saying, I don't think these words are racist, but they're still hurtful. Then what the fuck is the point of this video, yo? Really? Like, even if these words weren't racist, which they clearly are, and they were just classes, and you're still against them, what's the point of, you might as well tell people, hey, this shit is racist too, so that way it would just increase the chances of people seeing them. What? Do you even know the definition of racism, by the way? You should really look it up. You wouldn't sound so stupid if you did.
And that's because they promote a long history of class-based bias.
Long history, my ass. Did you probably just Google that shit and found this out and decided to make a video about it? A long history implies that I didn't even know that shit. Where the fuck the word cracker came from. Because long history, my ass. No one knows this. No one. You say, what's the word cracker come from? They were like, oh, well, it came because people were crackhead. Or cracked eye. What did you say? It doesn't matter. I forgot that quick. Because you know what? Growing up as a black man, surrounded by black people, anytime I ever heard the word cracker, it was pointed towards white people. You can't take that away.
Classism of any kind is divisive and takes attention away from the real problem, that people are still struggling all over while the rich get richer.
You truly have a problem with the rich getting richer, dude. Why did it sound like you were supporting Hillary? That's literally all she wants to do is make her and other fat cats richer. You really should be supporting Trump then. What the hell is wrong with you? You literally make no sense.
Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time right here on Decoded.
Oh, no. Thank you for giving me this time to make another video about some other retard saying dumb shit. It's been adding a lot of traffic to my channel lately. I should keep doing these. they're fun. Anyway, guys, you know, it's your boy Sophus, and as always, if you enjoy being entertained, click that subscribe button right there. It's what I'm here for. And as always, let me know what you think I should talk about next, and what should we react to next. It's your boy Sophus. Peace. This lady was racist. God damn. This lady was straight up racist.